What's up, guys? Back again with another video. Just wanted to hop on here and tell you about my experience with smoking weed. And smoking weed, I mean, just don't fucking do it. Like, honestly, don't even fucking start it. I know you've been told, or you might have been told, you might have friends being like, oh, it's only weed, come smoke it, you know. And honestly, do not fucking do it unless it unless if you know how to, if you don't have an addictive personality, then fuck it, smoke some weed, why the fuck not, you know. But if you've got an addictive personality, do not fucking touch weed. And I'm gonna speak about the reason why. So I've been smoking weed now for a good, a good 4 years, since I was 17. And I mean, there's way more negatives than benefits. So the negatives are, first of all, you'll end up like me. If you have an addictive personality, you'll get addicted to it. It will cause you to always want to smoke. You'll always find a situation where you want to smoke. So like, oh, I'm going on a walk with my friend. Oh, let's bring some weed. Oh, I'm going to the gym. Let's smoke a joint. It's so much more fun going to the gym when you smoke a joint. Like, I don't know, another one. Oh, I'm abroad, in lovely Barcelona. Let's go smoke a joint. Oh, it'll be so nice to walk around the streets high as fuck. What the point I'm trying to make is, anything in your life you will just want to smoke. Anything, anything fun which you should be enjoying without it, you will find a way to smoke. And the negatives of that are, when you smoke weed every day, you always feel bored. So, not always feel bored, but if you're doing something which isn't very entertaining, like let's say you're by yourself, you will just feel so bored and you will just want to smoke another joint. And then once that high is done, you'll just want to smoke another joint, and you'll just do it out of complete boredom. And it's like, it got to the point with me, because I'm quitting weed, so I'm only 3 days sober. I mean, 3 days is nothing, right? And I'm already seeing more positive benefits. I'm more in control of my emotions. I'm starting to feel more enjoyment out of activities, like, which you don't need to smoke weed. Like right now, I'm making a YouTube video, I'm going to do some taxi missions.
How's it looking out there,
I
dispatch?
get enjoyment out of that, and I'm already seeing that. Whereas when you smoke weed every day, you don't feel any enjoyment. The only enjoyment you feel is when you're, I don't know, with a fucking girl, when you're, with your friends, when you're drinking at the pub. That's the only enjoyment you will feel. And then as soon as they're gone, then you're just left in the same situation. And I mean, deep down, you're still unhappy even when you're with your friends, but it's just like an escape from reality. It fucks up your brain, like, as well. Like, you just feel so slow, you feel lazy. Anybody who says weed doesn't make you lazy, it fucking makes you lazy. Like, if you smoke weed every day, you will be fucking lazy. You won't be able to be your full potential in life. Everything will just feel dull and gloomy and numb. And then you sit there thinking, why does everything feel like this? Well, it's because you're smoking weed every day and you're frying your brain cells, and you're causing your brain to think, I need weed. Like, weed's the only thing which makes life unboring. Because like, you're sitting there thinking, oh, life's so boring, and then when you smoke it goes away temporarily. But the reason why you're feeling so bored and dull is because you're smoking in the first place. If you don't smoke, you won't. Well, listen, anything you do is okay in moderation, right? So let's say you smoke like, what, every 2 weeks, once a month. Fine, no problem. But when you smoke every day, I mean, it's a bit like, if you drank alcohol every single fucking day, you're going to feel depressed, aren't you? You're going to want another drink. You're going to think, oh, only alcohol makes me happy. It's the same with fucking weed. It's the same with anything. Same with cigarettes as well. Vaping, all of this. All of these things will just cause you to just feel shit and depressed, and you know, you won't find enjoyment out of, you know, things which you don't need it for, which you previously used to enjoy. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm into so many things, as I've said in previous videos: traveling, walking, meeting new people, social activities, the lot. And I've missed out on loads of activities because I was just thinking, because I was just high as fuck. Well, not even high as fuck. Well, probably not high as fuck. It's the problem is after is when you don't have the weed. That's the problem. Because you know everything will just seem boring. It's like my mate would be like, "Oh, come to London, let's go to this nice event," and I'll be like, "Maybe," literally knowing that maybe's a fucking no. But obviously I don't want to be like, "No, I'm not coming." But I'll just go maybe, and then it will come to the time and I'm like, I can't be arsed. It's like you're missing out all these opportunities. Second of all, it makes your anxiety, yeah, like depression, if you've got depression or mental health problems, it will just make it worse. It will just make it worse, and you'll just feel really shit, and it will get to a point. Luckily for me, it got to a point where I just thought, I woke up and I was like, fuck this shit. You feel like shit. Even when you're on it, you feel like shit. You just feel these fucking fake ass, you feel this fake ass happy emotion. It's not real happiness, it's just this fake ass fucking feeling of happiness. You know, it makes your social anxiety worse. I mean, I don't have social anxiety, but just being social in general, it'll make it so much worse. You'll overthink so much more. And what the problem with me is, I convince myself, because when I did smoke, I would start to think of things more positively. So I'd think to myself, you know, oh, you know, smoking helps me. You know, like it makes me feel better. It makes me think more positively. But when you don't have it, you just fucking go back to thinking negative and feel even worse than if you were to smoke. You know, of course, another really bad thing about it is it costs fucking money. I was spending like what, a tenner a day, and that's what, £300 a month. £300 a fucking month on fucking weed. Think about, I mean, that's what, that's 3.6 grand a year. Think about what I could do with 3.6 grand a year. You know what I mean? And another sorry, not benefit. Fuck, there's literally no benefits to it. Another disadvantage to it is it makes you very weak-minded, extremely weak-minded. You feel like a broken fucking man. Like your emotions are, like when you're sober after smoking, like the next day, so that, you know, you, like, let's say you smoked a joint in the evening, and then the next day you just feel like so like fucking weak-minded. You feel angry, you feel irritable, you can't even really feel like any like happy emotions. You know, like let's say I don't know, let's say your best friend fucking suddenly got a new job, and he was trying to find a job for a year. Obviously this is an example. He tried to find a job for a year and he finally got a job. You wouldn't even fucking feel happy for him because you're so wrapped up in your own issues. And you know, you're so wrapped up in your own issues from the smoking. Like if you've got issues going on, it just makes it worse. It's just some temporary escape, which is but in the long run it's just making it, well, not even in the long run, it's just making it worse as soon as you don't smoke. It makes you fucking weak-minded. You've got a shitty mindset. You end up chasing, like, you know, pleasures. You know, like as I've talked about in previous videos, like lust is a big like issue for me. You know, like it just makes you just like fucking like yeah, you just feel like a fucking like zombie almost, and you just like, you know, you just chase things which you think are gonna make you happy, but they don't. You know what I mean? And also, it fucks your brain up, makes you extremely, yeah, as I said, I think I've already said this, but it makes you extremely slow. It makes you, you know, like when you speak to people as well, like people can tell you're just like a fucking stoner. Like it makes you just speak like even now I've got the stoner voice and everything. It just makes you speak like a fucking idiot. You know, people can tell like that you're a stoner, and it's not a good look. You're not making yourself look good. What it's telling people is, yeah, you smoke weed often, and that's telling them that, like, you know, you're not a guy to respect because you're just a fucking stoner. You know, and people will think, yeah, like you're just some lazy guy. It makes you come across more like kind of like scruffy, kind of, yeah, it's hard to explain, but it makes you just come across more like scruffy, unconfident. and like, you know, that's not attractive, you know, to people, to women. If you know, if you want like a nice girl in your life, you know, you don't want to be smoking, like, or you know, as I said, you can smoke now and again, cool, but don't be smoking every day. Please do not do it. It will save you so much fucking pain in your life. I've been through so many bad experiences. Sorry, not bad experiences, bad times in my life. Probably could have all been avoided if I didn't smoke, because if something happens like negatively in your life, the weed is just going to make it so much longer to heal from your bad experience, and it will make you handle situations so much worse as well. Like, rather than thinking in a positive mind, that's the thing, it fucks up your mindset as well with everything, and your brain is like so like mashed up and just fried, and you see reality as just like so like shit, and like that's not the way to be, because reality is good if you know, if you change your mindset, if you rewire your brain to a positive mindset, you know, life can be good. But what weed does is it makes you not see it like that. It makes you think of everything negatively.
Hey, what you got, dispatch?
Perfect
And not in a good way.
For you right now.
It can also make you,
yeah,
you know, do things you regret out of anger, because you know, if you get trust me, you're not in control of your emotions when you smoke every day. You basically, you just react on emotions. So if you're angry, you get angry. Whereas if you don't smoke and fry your fucking brain, which is what I've done, you would think, you know, how can I, you would sit there and you think, how can I handle this situation? Don't get me wrong, of course, even if you're sober, you know, and didn't smoke, you're gonna feel angry, you're gonna feel maybe anxious at times, maybe sad at times, of course, like, we're human, aren't we? But you're not just gonna react on emotions, you're gonna control those emotions, and you're gonna hold it back and think, how can I respond in a more calm and positive way? How can I handle the situation? Should I, you know, explode on this person, or should I just calmly, you know, deal with the situation in a more professional way? It makes you like a fucking kid. Like, your emotions are just like, you feel like a fucking kid. Like, you just get angry and you just make yourself look like a fucking like angry, you know, kid. That's what it does. I mean, please, anybody watch the video, just, I mean, honestly, yeah, do not even fucking smoke weed. Just drink alcohol, man. Like, that's all you need to do. Just drink fucking alcohol. Or if you don't have an addicted personality, and you know that, you know, you're going to be 100% not get addicted, cool. Smoke your first suit, or your first few pulls, or whatever. But other than that, just stay off the fucking weed. It will just cause so much damage. You won't feel the love for other people. You won't feel the love in yourself. When you're smoking everything, that's the thing, you know. And like the whole, you know, to feel happy, you need to feel love in yourself. You won't feel love in yourself smoking every day, so you're just gonna feel unhappy. And I know, like, life can be fucking shit and rough at times, you know, like, you know, whatever, family issues, heartbreak, whatever the fuck. But you know, when you smoke weed every day, you're just masking your pain. It's like, don't be that guy to just fucking mask his pain with fucking weed, vaping, cigarettes. Even alcohol, you know, if some people drink on a daily basis or regular basis, that ain't a good habit either. But I'm talking solely about smoking weed. Just, you know, and if you do have a problem with weed, fucking stop. You're gonna fry your brain. I mean, my brain was fucking mashed up. I felt so fucking just emotionally drained, so no purpose in life, no love for things which are important, like family, friends. You know, I think, you know, just closing up the video here, I think, you know, me and my friend, we smoked a joint on, when was it, Sunday. I think it was fucking laced with spice. And I kid you not, I mean, I ride my friend, so I've got a basket on my e-bike, so I ride with two people on the bike, so I'll be riding and then I'll have a friend who sit in the basket. Obviously I know it's fucking stupid, but to be honest with you, I'm not going to quit that, because I find enjoyment out of that. I love that shit. Dropping people off to their house, or if they got to go to the train station, I get a sense of like fulfillment out of that, because it's like, it's helping them get to the destination, and it's fun. But I thought I was generally gonna have a fucking panic attack on the bike because, you know, there was definitely something in it, and my friend was feeling awful. He felt fucking out of, like, super out of reality for days. I mean, guys, you really don't want that. Really don't want that. You know, you know, if you're sober and life is shit, I promise you, drugs and alcohol, you know, weed, it won't solve your problems. It will make it worse, and you'll come to a really low point in your life. And you know, I could have permanently damaged my brain from smoking every day, because I was smoking really strong stuff consistently every day, not letting my brain repair. My brain could be damaged for life now. Hope, you know, of course, if I don't smoke, I'm planning to not smoke for a good month. If I don't smoke for a month, I'm sure my brain will repair. I mean, it already feels a bit more repaired just by not smoking for a few days. But
Yeah, I got that.
you know, don't even start that, because you know it could. You know, like now for the rest of my life, I'm probably gonna have cravings for it. I'm probably gonna always, when life gets shit, I'm always gonna think, oh, should I just smoke? Should I just smoke? So yeah, just don't fucking start it, honestly. But anyways, that's what I had to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, don't fucking smoke. Stay in school and do well in life. Go to the fucking gym. That's a much better form of fucking therapy than smoking a zoo. Alright. In a bit.